Ireland in association with BNS Credit Union Ballabafay, who make online banking easy. Pay your bills, transfer money, view your balances, and don't forget to download the app. Register now at bnscu.ie/register. BNS Credit Union Limited is regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
Broadcasting throughout the Northwest and across the world online. This is Highland Radio with Paul McDevitt.
Yeah, 7 minutes after 8 o'clock on a Monday night. Welcome into the Monday night sessions with myself, Paul McDevitt, and Jimmy Stafford, with you as always right through until 10 o'clock. On the show tonight, I'll be talking to my first guest very, very shortly. That's Clare Morris man, David Connor. Looking forward to chatting to David and getting a few songs. And we'll be joined by frontman from the Seeger Sessions Revival, the one and only Mr. Dermot McGee will be popping along later on. We have brand new music. Hopefully we'll get as much as we can on tonight. We Are Aerials have just released a brand new song. It's absolutely amazing, so we're looking forward to playing that. Mark Doherty has a new song out as well. As always, we'll be streaming the programme between 8 and 10 live on all the platforms that are out there. So if you feel like sitting down and watching, listening to good music, just follow highlandradio.com. 086 60 25,000 texts and WhatsApp. And my thanks to Porrick. I think Porrick done well tonight in his own, didn't he? In fairness, you know. Wonder who the other boy is tonight, Jimmy. Brendan, where's he? Celebrating. That's where he is. He'll be back again next week. Oh, he might be celebrating next week too, you wouldn't know. Anyway, welcome, and as I say, it is the Monday night sessions, and we're delighted. We go straight to our first guest, and we welcome, as I say, from Clare Morris in County Mayo. Am I right?
You're right, yeah.
All right, David Connor. David, you're welcome, my friend.
Thank you very much. Now it's great to be here.
And listen, thanks for making the journey up, because in fairness, it's a pretty wide run up, and you're heading straight down the road again tonight. How long does it take you coming up that road there?
About 2 hours and 50 years.
It's
not too bad.
No, it's not
That's
too
a good
bad.
road, in fairness.
Well, come here. Just for anybody that doesn't know you, give us a quick insight. You're from Clare Morris. You're a singer.
Yeah, just outside Clare Morris there. Gary Moore is actually the area there I'm from. And I'm a singer, yeah. I was on Glór Tíre there in 21, and that sort of got me going on the country scene. I had been playing bars and stuff and events maybe 10 years before that, but just...
Oh, were you?
Yeah, I was doing bits and pieces for a good few years, but I got more into it now. I'm doing more of the social dancing scene, and we're actually in the Westboro Woods last night with a country music week, a full band. So I do a mix from one man, two man to a full band, and we have a wedding in 2 weeks' time. So we do bits and pieces of everything. You know, but
social dances got very popular again.
Huge, yeah, that's really taken over.
Brilliant. It's good to see.
Yeah.
And do you know what I noticed a lot, I have to say, this last while or so? Dances on a Sunday getting earlier.
Yeah.
You know, between 4 and 6 I hear that people dancing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's great. You don't have to have a late night with.
But it's probably gone back the way like it used to be in olden times, where the dances were on earlier, because I suppose you're working on Monday morning, so you went out early and went home early, I suppose.
Well,
but the dancing,
sense.
yeah, that's it. But
tell me, yourself, do you, when you're playing, is it with a band? Do you have your own band or anything?
I have a group of lads, we get together, like they're all in their own separate bands as well, but when we have the gig to have a band, we put them together and away you go. And I had to do 2 pieces as well for whatever caters for the event, I suppose, really, you know. But
cater for all. The
social dancing is more 1 man, 2 man stuff, really, you know.
And tell me, is it? Do you notice younger audience now, or is it older people? What do you think? Is it?
Oh no, it's really a good mix, like, and it's the younger people have really got into it. I think particularly over COVID, when there was nothing on and you couldn't really go anywhere, I think more people were listening to music and listening to different types of things. And if you notice, that them times there's a lot of videos of people dancing in their kitchens and things like that. You just got into it.
You just got into it.
And then afterwards, as I always said, it's not until you go to see a live band and you feel the beat of the thing and you hear about dancing, you get involved in it. It's a live event, and that's what it is.
And it's
only show in town.
It changed, you know, when discos came on. I
Yeah.
remember back in the 70s and 80s, discos came on. The kind of bands got it tight then.
They did.
But people want good music. They want good entertainment, live entertainment. They want to, you know.
Well, a dance is interactive, and it can be young or old. It doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
Everybody can go to it. You can see your neighbour. You could see somebody from the other side of the country. It doesn't matter.
Right, we're going to go straight into music.
Yeah.
David, so the first track you're going to do for us tonight is?
I'm going to do a song that I recorded last year, and it's called "What Doesn't Kill You Makes You Stronger." It was written by a Donegal man called Al McQuilkin.
Al, yeah.
We'd recognise him there from, of course, the Mike Denver band.
Yeah.
He plays steel guitar and electric guitar. He's a encyclopedia of knowledge in country music, and
Al
always
was
willing
up
to help.
here with us a few years ago, and I know that song, but I didn't know he wrote that song.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, yeah.
There you are.
He wrote that song, and I recorded it in Brian Kerrigan's, and it was just a thing. What happened was, I was in a night with the Stars in Midwest Radio on the TF about 2 years ago, and he was part of the backing band, and Brian had said to me, "You should ask Al," you know. So I was talking to the dressing room, he said, and the next day he had a song for me, and
There
we
you
recorded
go.
it, and it's going down well at the dances even now. You know, it's actually growing all the time, to be honest. So hopefully people like it.
And you've, as I say, you're down recording with Brian.
With Brian, yeah, I've recorded a few times. He's backed me a few times, and great guy and very talented. And
Oh, hugely
flat out.
talented. He's flat to the mat, that's right. He's one of them boys, you see him everywhere.
absolutely, yeah.
Right, well, we'd love to hear this whenever
Okay.
you're ready.
No problem. As a boy, I planned for days to climb that old Scotch pine. But when I tried, I ended up back on the ground in tears. My daddy put his arms around me, told me I'd be fine. And these words he gently said stayed with me through the years. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. A little hurt won't last that long. It's not the pain that lasts the longest, but the memory of it makes you strong. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Just get back up, stand proud and tall. And take these words with you through life, son. They'll help you every time you fall. Just like the years my daddy passed, and I found myself in love. I thought that I had found the one, but it was not to be. Again the tears came rolling down, and I looked up above. Once again my old man's words came rolling back to me. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. A broken heart won't last that long. It's not the pain that lasts the longest, but the memory of it makes you strong. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Just get back up, stand proud and tall. Just take these words with you through life, son. They'll help you every time you fall. Just take these words with you through life, son. They'll help you every time you fall.
Bum, bum. Yeah, well done.
Thank you very
Brilliant.
much. Thank you.
I love that song, and brilliantly sung. Well done.
Thank you very much.
David Connor, our special guest on this Monday night session. We're going to talk more after this commercial break. Don't go away.
OMG, girl, you look unreal. Where's your dress from?
Oh, thank you. I actually borrowed it from my friends.
Stop. I love sharing clothes.
We swap all the time. No need to buy new.
Exactly. You look amazing.
Ah, thanks a mil. Enjoy your night.
You too.
Buy less, rewear, share, because that's what's trending right now. Find out more about circular fashion at reversethetrend.ie. Brought to you by the Government of Ireland.
At PTSB, our green mortgage gets you moving. Whether you're building, buying, or moving to an energy-efficient home, apply online and track your progress on our portal. And with our dedicated mortgage team to guide you along the way, it all comes together for a mortgage experience that's altogether more human. PTSB. Apply online today. A valid BER certificate of A1 to B3 inclusive is required. Lending criteria, terms and conditions apply. Over 18s only. Security and insurance is required. Permanent TSB PLC, trading as PTSB, is regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
Is the appearance of your staff important to your business? It's the first point of contact for customers when entering your premises. At C&M Embroidery in Letterkenny, they have a huge range of clothing covering all areas of the workplace. It's widely known that customers warm to and trust employees that present themselves well. Have your company name embroidered or printed on all your work uniforms. Contact C&M Embroidery on 07491 28097 and get your staff looking their best.
SSE Airtricity harnesses our greatest natural resource, providing cleaner, renewable energy for homes and businesses across the country. While we all want a greener tomorrow, we also want to save on our energy bills today. With our recent price reductions, you can do both. Right now, we're offering a range of highly competitive energy plans. Switch now and you could save with one of our great introductory offers. To see our very best offers, go direct to ssceairtricity.com. SSE Airtricity. This is Generation Green. Since January 2024, we've decreased our domestic electricity variable rates by 22.8% and gas variable rates by 21.5%. For more information, visit ssceairtricity.com.
That's the sound of someone sleeping soundly on a Restex mattress. Choose from the Donegal range. A Teelan, a Kinnigo, or a Mulroy mattress. It'll change the way you sleep forever. Restex Beds, Mountaintop Letterkenny. Leave the rest to us.
Coverage of Finn Harps on Highland in association with BNS Credit Union Ballybofey, who make online banking easy. Pay your bills, transfer money, view your balances, and don't forget to download the app. Register now at bnscu.ie/register. BNS Credit Union Limited is regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
Yes, indeed. Welcome back. It is 19 minutes after 8 o'clock on a Monday night, and Dermot Doherty is up at Finn Park this evening. Finn Harps taking on Wexford. When we crossed over last, it was 0-0. Any change in the scoreline, Dermot?
Yeah, Paul, happy to report Harps in front. The goal came on 23 minutes. Jamie Watson, the Finn Harps right back, with a cracking effort. One of those shots, it was a rocket of a drive from around about 25 yards. It was still rising when it hit the back of the net. Brilliant goal, brilliant way to give the home side the lead. Remember, they have to win tonight to stay in touch with Bray Wanderers above them in the last of the playoff places. Bray are Harps need to win tonight and then win again on Friday night against Treaty and hope that Bray slip up in their match away to Cove Ramblers. So Harps in front. Fairness to Wexford, we mentioned earlier, making 9 changes from the team that beat Kerry on Friday night. They're already through to the playoffs at the end of this campaign. Well, the response after falling behind has been very, very positive. They've created a number of good attacking situations, one of which ended with Benjamin Lynch up from the back, very unlucky not to convert from close range after good work down their right hand side. Harps the better team though. We've played 35 minutes, so not long until half time. They're into the second half at the Ryan McBride Brandywell Stadium. Early stages there of the second half where Sligo Rovers still lead thanks to Conor Malley's goal 10 minutes before half time. Here at Finn Park, Paul, it's Harps 1, Wexford 0.
Good man, Dermot. We'll be back shortly. Thank you very much indeed.
Coverage of Finn Harps on Highland in association with BNS Credit Union Ballybofey, who make online banking easy. Pay your bills, transfer money, view your balances, and don't forget to download the app. Register now at bnscu.ie/register. BNS Credit Union Limited is regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
Yeah, Monday night sessions, and in studio is David Connor. Just performed What Doesn't Kill You Makes You Stronger, and very well too indeed. Thanks, David. Great, great track that. Now, we're talking about Glór Tír.
Yeah.
Would you recommend it to anyone listening?
Oh, I absolutely would. How it came about was there was actually an advertisement put up on the radio in Midwest looking for a contestant, and Michael English was the mentor for me. So I put in my application and I got a call, and you know it's a process, and when you go in and it's you know it can be a bit daunting if you let it, but you just have to say, look, we're here now, we're going to make the best of it now. And Michael had said that from the start. It doesn't matter if you win it or not. It's exposure. Just enjoy it.
Absolutely.
But enjoy the experience,
Yeah.
and get something out of it. What you put in, you get out. So, and that's, I felt, I put in a good bit into it, and I got to the final. As a fellow Donegal man there, Keelan Brown was on it that year as well, and there was Mary Hoey as well, and there was a good few there. It was a great experience. That's what I would say. And Emma Donoghue also, she won the final. It was a great experience. Does it stand to you? I suppose if you, it does. Look, you're on camera and you're in front of people, and it's
a different. It's an entirely different ball game, isn't it? Really.
Well,
you're thrown onto the big league nearly.
Yeah, well, it is. Yeah, a bit like that, and interviews and makeup and all this sort of thing. You're like, it's double Dutch to me now. And then the day itself, I mean, you're there early and you do your run through your practice, and you're sort of hanging around for a while, and then you do your run through. They do a run through the whole show before it starts out live, even just to get the timing right, and it's cool, like. But and then you go out, and it does settle you down, though. It's just it is good way of doing it. But I did enjoy it, and you're put in the spot, but sure, that's all part of the game, and it's good exposure. And still, people come up to me. I was doing a gig last night, and there was people from all over the country, and they said, "Oh, you're that fella. I remember you from somewhere." And you'd say, "Oh yeah, you were on that," and I said, "Yeah, that was on that, yeah." And then they sort of recognise you, and that's how you get
nice.
Conversation. It's nice to get a picture or whatever,
Of course, well done on that. No, we know people that have went onto it, and they've all come with a positive experience of it, which is good. And
it's unique,
That's done in Galway, isn't it?
Galway. It was done in the Keys, and they've moved out to a studio now. But it was there for years, but
it's in a studio now.
Yeah, it's in a studio now.
So, what's the plans going forward, David? What are you
finish
hoping?
off an album? I've about 8 tracks out now so far, and I want to get a few more and finish off an album and take it from there, and just keep building up. We're doing the social dancing, and we're getting into weddings, things like that as well, and even we hold our own dances as well. There's a place called Burke's in Irish Town in County Mayo, and over the years was a very famous place, and we got it going again, and it's great to see faces I hadn't seen in years there. Just go around, do anything really, guest spots, everything.
And the album, is it covers, or do you write any of your?
Well, Al's song there, Al McQuilkin, of course, I should say thanks to Al. He gave me that song, and a brilliant musician, as we know, and it's always good to talk to people like Al, who are in the business for years, and they know what you're looking for, and they know maybe what to do, what not to do. So, talking to Al and things like that, you get ideas. But I have ideas. It's original stuff I'd like to put in the rest of the album, if I could. I have a lot of covers on at the minute. But the thing about the cover is, a good song is a good song.
Absolutely, you're 100%. Right.
And you know what I mean. Yeah. That's the reason why it gets played. That's the reason why it gets covered. There's something in it. So, if people say write a song, but people say it's hard to write a good song, but we'll keep at it, and that's the plan. Is everyone's looking for that song, but
why not?
We'll get
tell
there,
me this: growing up, was music at home? Was it?
Yeah, it's my father. Big Tom was number one. I mean, that was it.
That was it.
Big Tom, and country music, and Midwest radio, of course, was playing in our kitchen all the time, and in Mayo, like, country is it's a big thing, like. But I also have other influence. I like American artists too, and I like rock and roll. I like John Fogerty, for example, and Creedence Clearwater, even that sort of stuff. But Eagles, and this a song I'm doing next by a group called Alabama, which is basically, look, that type of stuff is it's a country sort of rocky type sound, but it's, at every dance you do a slosh, you do a rock and roll type, set, whatever like that, and it all goes down well. So as long as people can get up and bop around to it, something with a beat, really, that's the story,
You want them going home wanting more.
Exactly.
So anyway, we're moving on to the second song. This next song, you say, is by Alabama.
Yeah.
And it is called
Old Flame.
Old Flame. And we got it mixed up because when you said that, I was thinking up at the Foster and Allen one, but then it's not.
Well, that's a good song too now.
Oh, it is in fairness. Right, David, whenever you're ready, we're ready to hear this.
No problem. I saw you staring at each other. I saw your eyes begin to glow, and I could tell you once were lovers. Well, you ain't hiding nothing that I don't know, 'cause
tears can't drown and makeup can disguise. And that old flame might not be stronger, but it's been burning longer than any spark I might have started in your eyes. You said it ended when he left you. You say your love for me is strong, but those old memories still upset you. Well, I might be a memory before too long. There's an old flame burning in your eyes that tears can't drown and makeup can disguise. And that old flame might not be stronger, but it's been burning longer than any spark I might have started in your eyes. And that old flame might not be stronger, but it's been burning longer than any spark I might have started in your eyes. Than any spark I might have started in your eyes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well done. Brilliant. That's the first time to hear that song, and it sounds great. And once again, great delivery. Well done. Is that on your album, yeah?
Yeah, that's on it, yeah. So we're just, it's nice sort of foxtrot tempo to it.
Of course.
They really like it when it's played out, and when they hear it first, say Old Flame, they think it's the the Foster and Allen one, that lovely song too. And then when they hear it, they're a bit surprised, but it's still they like it. So everybody, thank
We're
you.
joined in studio by Claire Morris, singer David Connor, and a beautiful version of that song by Alabama. We have another song on the way, but we're going for a commercial break. Don't go away.
Highland Radio are planning a musical event just for you. Join us as we spend 3 nights in the luxurious Sleeve Russell Hotel Cavan from Monday the 3rd to Thursday the 6th of February 2025. You will enjoy luxury transfers, dinner, bed and breakfast, and nightly entertainment with some of the very best names in country music, including Michael English, Robert Mazzell, David James, Olivia Douglas, myself Sinead Black, and many more. Join us on Highland Radio's Cavan Country Getaway for just $4.89 per person sharing. Single supplement applies. Early booking advised by visiting the outlet on highlandradio.com or call us at 074 91 25,000 today.
At Screwfix, you can click and collect over 10,000 trade products in as little as 1 minute. So whether it's a power drill in Portlaoise or guttering in Galway, when you need it yesterday, just click at screwfix.ie and collect at your local store 7 days a week. T's and C's apply. Visit screwfix.ie for full details.
People all over Ireland have smart meters, just like Niall.
After mine was installed, I signed up for a free ESB Networks online account. Anyone can, regardless of who their supplier is. Now I actually understand how I'm using my electricity. This has helped me pick a tariff that's right for me.
Niall's home is just like the other 1.8 million homes in Ireland that have a smart meter. Start seeing how your smart meter can work for you and sign up for your free online account at esbnetworks.ie. Join us to deliver a smarter, cleaner electric future. ESB Networks, energising your everything.
Climate change is something we're all living with, and we can all take climate action. Right now, across the country, communities are doing just that. Whether it's reducing energy use at home, planting trees, taking the bus, or harnessing solar power in rural towns and villages. The more of us who get involved, the more we can achieve, because climate actions work. For information and resources, go to gov.ie/climate actions work. Brought to you by the Government of Ireland.
Coverage of Finn Harps on Highland in association with BNS Credit Union Ballybofey, who make online banking easy. Pay your bills, transfer money, view your balances, and don't forget to download the app. Register now at bnscu.ie/register. BNS Credit Union Limited is regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
Yes, indeed. Welcome back. 8:30 just gone. Coming up to first half at Finn Park, where Finn Harps scored on the 23rd minute against Wexford. And I'm hearing in the background a red card. Dermot, am I right enough?
You are right, Paul. It's all been happening since you were last with us. 1-0, as you said, to Harps when we were last on with you. Wexford drew level on 37 minutes. I had been saying that they were, they'd responded well to falling behind. They had a half chance before Cian O'Malley drew them level. A shot from the right-hand side. The angle was tight, but the player that was up from the back, he caught her so well. Flew in past goalkeeper Oisín Cooney. Sides level at one apiece. Within a minute, Wexford were down to 10 men. That red card, as you say, shown to James Crawford. A second booking, a tackle on Success Erican, not to the amusement, it has to be said, of the Wexford manager James Carey, who himself picked up a yellow card for his reaction to that. But Wexford then responded ever so well, going down to 10 men, but they then went in front 3 minutes before half time. Another brilliant finish, this time from Darragh Livingston, who's playing at centre back. He was up for a situation where Wexford had made good progress down the left hand side. Harps didn't really deal with the cross all that well. It fell to the edge of the box. Livingston was there. He just kept his cool. And he had a bunch of players in front of him in the box. He bent it round those players. Oisín Cooney rooted to a spot inside the near post, and 2-1 to Wexford. So Harps themselves have responded pretty well after falling behind. They created a couple of goal-mouth situations, but they'll need a big improvement in the second half. There'll be more goals, Paul. I'm predicting that, because Harps have got to get themselves back into this game as it stands. With the half-time whistle just going, they're trailing by 2-1. The latest score, by the way, from the Ryan McBride Brandywell Stadium. Good news for Derry City supporters. They're back on level terms. Remember, they were 1-0 down at the break, but an OG from the Sligo Rovers defender Hutchinson, 8 minutes after the restart, has Derry back on level terms, and really and truly they need to win tonight as the battle for league honours in the Premier Division goes right down to the wire. They're in injury time at the end of the first half at Ely Mount Park, where it's Bows 0, St Pat's 0. Here at Finn Park, Paul, it's half time. Harps 1, 10 men, Wexford 2.
All to play for in the second half, and we will go back to Finn Park for more updates with Jeremy. Thank you very much indeed.
Coverage of Finn Harps on Highland in association with BNS Credit Union Ballybofey, who make online banking easy. Pay your bills, transfer money, view your balances, and don't forget to download the app. Register now at bnscu.ie/register. BNS Credit Union Limited is regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
Yes, it is, and welcome back. 25 minutes in front of 9 o'clock. And David Connor is in studio with us tonight and performed a couple of songs already, tracks from his forthcoming. When do you hope to have the album out, David?
Probably after Christmas, in the early new year, we'll say. That's the plan, just working on a few more.
And regarding social media, what are you on?
On Facebook, on Instagram, on the usual sites, and it's just content. Keep it up and keep following us. So if you can, David Connor Music.
Brilliant.
And be great to have a follow of you. And
many tracks do you hope to have on the album? You're not sure yet?
Probably 12.
12.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Well, we wish you all the best with that. As I say, you're up with the best up there with Brian Kerrigan.
Oh, yeah.
It's always good to see Brian. We'll meet him about.
Yeah.
And the best of luck. You haven't a title for the album yet, have you?
Not yet, no, but we're
one will come, don't you?
Exactly, yeah.
This final song you're going to do for us, David.
Yeah. This is probably one of my most popular songs at the dances, and I sang it on Glór Tíre, and on the airways it went down well. And it's the song that was given to me by actually a DJ. He's from Claremorris, and he works in Midwest, and I'd said it to him about a song, and he just randomly came up with this song one Friday night or something like this, and he sent it on to me. Look at this song. And the minute I heard it, I said, yeah, recording it straight away.
Very good.
And it was by a guy, everybody knows Roger Miller.
Yeah.
And it was his version I probably recorded, but actually Farron Young wrote it.
Right.
So this song was originally released in 1958. So, but it has that sort of, I don't know, giddiness, that old country feel to it, but it's a real uplifting type jive, and I really enjoyed recording it. I always enjoy singing it.
What's it called?
That's the Way I Feel.
Brilliant. Here we go.
Did you ever feel unwanted, kicked around so much you're taunted? Heart cries out with so much pain, but that's the way I feel. I loved someone and loved her dearly, spoke sweet words, she didn't hear me, left me here heartsick and lonely, that's the way I feel. And to cry would do no good, I used to think it would, but the more I cry, the more I believe that's what I'll do. Well, let this feeling have its day, maybe it will go away, maybe I will find another, that's the way I feel. I can't let heartache overcome me, just because of the way she done me. I'll forget I ever loved her, that's the way I feel. Heart cries out with so much pain, but that's the way I feel. I loved someone and loved her dearly, spoke sweet words, she didn't hear me, left me here heartsick and lonely, that's the way I feel. And to cry would do no good, I used to think it would, but the more I cry, the more I believe that's what I'll do. Well, let this feeling have its day, maybe it will go away, maybe I will find another, that's the way I feel. I can't let heartache overcome me, just because of the way she done me. I'll forget I ever loved her, that's the way I feel. Let this feeling have its day, and maybe it will go away. Maybe I will find another, that's the way I feel. I can't let heartache overcome me, just because of the way she done me. I'll forget I ever loved her, that's the way I feel. I can't let heartache overcome me, just because of the way she done me. I'll forget I ever loved her, that's the way I feel.
Tell you, you were handed a cracker there.
That's a good one.
Oh, it's a belter.
It's a belter, yeah.
Oh, great jiving song if ever there was one.
Exactly, yeah.
And then when you get them up, then the pressure's on you to keep them up.
Well, you have to keep going. Then that's the problem. Yeah.
It's getting
it's
the
good
song.
Pressure.
Eh?
It's a good pressure.
That's
though.
good pressure.
Yeah.
That's a catchy wee tune there.
Yeah.
Mate. Well done on that.
Thanks a million.
That's our first studio guest, David Connor, all the way from Claremorris in County Mayo. We want to thank you very much indeed.
And I want to thank you, Paul, and Jimmy.
The pleasure's ours.
Thanks a million for having me here, and I'm delighted to be here.
Absolute delight to have you, and you'll pop up again maybe when the album comes out and stuff like that.
Exactly.
And the album should be out in the new year, but keep an eye out for David Connor. And if you see him out around, check out his social media, David Connor Music.
Yep.
And we wish you all the best. And as I say, you've definitely got a future in front of you. There's no doubt about that.
Thanks a million.
Well done. And thanks again, David Connor. Thank you.
Great to be here.
Thank you, Mark Doherty, our good old friend Mark from Buncrana. Am I right, Jimmy? Karen Donna. Sorry, I get it right. Mark's been back in the studio himself.